whether you're new to whiskey or an old hand. Keep watching for a fantastic tip on how to taste whiskey. Enjoy.
Said you need good whiskey, good whiskey in your life. Yeah, you need good whiskey. Whiskey gonna heal you right. Yes, it is.
Hello, Mark here from Whiskey Watch. How do you drink your whiskey? That's what I'm often asked. So I thought I'd do a little story for you, a little video for you. And what I've got here is the Longmorn single malt whiskey. 43% in a first fill sherry cask, as you can see, going down quite well. So yeah, how do you drink whiskey? That's the question. You let me know how you drink yours, and join in with me if you like whilst we're doing this video. So for me, the story really, it's a bit of a story if you like as to how to drink whiskey, and it comes in three parts. I think you should bear in mind. So if you think of a book or a film, it has a beginning, it has a middle, and it has an end. And I'd like to thank Colin for all my tips over the years to do with this. So you can imagine if you enjoy a good book and you get into it at the beginning and you get hooked and you read all the way through it and you get to the end and you think, wow, what a brilliant book. I'm going to read that again in the future. Or exactly the same with the film. Really, whiskey's no different. It's all about the taste, the flavour, the experience. So how do you drink whiskey? Well, for me, the first part is get the right environment. So here I am in the Appleton Arms. It's all very Christmassy. It's a really great place to chill out and try whiskies. So where do you drink yours? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see. So right, the first thing of the three aspects, if you like, the beginning is really get yourself ready. So I've mentioned an environment. Next thing, let's cleanse your palate. Right, a few sips of water, iced water, because who knows what you've been drinking or eating today. So cleanse your palate, get ready for this experience, I would say. Now what I've got here is the Longmorn. See, first fill sherry cask, look at that colour. And that's the influence of the sherry cask. So you get a cask, it has sherry in it for a period of time. They then sell it to the whiskey industry. They put their very fresh spirit in it, off the still, it looks like vodka. And lo and behold, 17 years later, that's the influence of the maturation of that spirit that's been sitting there waiting for you to come and drink it. So exciting. So, nose. So nose is the first bit. Now be careful, don't just dive in and give it a big sniff, because depending on the strength of the alcohol, it can actually burn the inside of your nose. Now this is 43%, so not too bad, but do be careful with it. And the other point is really you need to wake up your whiskey, so give it a little shake. You know, some people say warm it, that will release some additional vapours that come up through the glass into your factory glands, and you'll start to get the nose. Now, however you think about it, you should really wake it up. You know, you wouldn't get out of bed, get straight into your car and drive off. You'd wake up first a little bit, wouldn't you? So this is saying, hello, I'm going to taste you in a second, so get yourself ready. So very, you know, just back and forth. Hello, how are you? I'm very good. So, and what you get is you'll start to familiarise yourself with the nose. So here I'm getting fruits, rich fruits. Sherry, obviously, because it's been in a sherry cask, but you can get that aroma. Some other people say, you know, oh, I can smell cinnamon and bananas and blackcurrants, and you know, well, you may be able to. Not everybody can, and certainly I can't very often, so it doesn't matter. The first thing with drinking whiskey is there are no rules. Simple as that. So here we are, we're nosing the whiskey. We're getting used to it, and all the time, very often you can leave this and go away and do something, come back, and it's a completely different aroma on the nose. So that's the complexities of whiskey. So there we are, we have a nose of it. Now the second thing I'd like you to do, when it comes to the taste, how it tastes, the feel in the mouth, that's the second point, the feel in the mouth. So what I'm going to do in a second is, I want you to join in with me. Go and grab your own whiskey. whatever that might be. And I want you to give it some respect. So what I want you to do is give it at least 1 second in the mouth for every age it's sat in that cask waiting for you to come along to try it. So we're going to give it some respect. So this is a 17-year-old. So we're going to give it 17 seconds. And the best thing to do is take maybe about a third of this measure, put it into your mouth and start to use it like a mouthwash, if you like. So let it dance over your tongue, trickle around your gums, and you'll get, over that time, you'll get a peppery experience as well. So, and just to top it off, if you've never done it before, close your eyes for this period of time. So we're going to have a little whiskey chat now. Bear with me. 17 seconds. I might forget to close my eyes, but don't forget to close yours, all right? And then we'll open our eyes and we'll swallow, and you'll get the third test, which is the aftertaste. So, here we go. And some air. Wow, it's a brilliant experience, it really is. And what you're getting there now is, you're getting a flavour. You're getting a possibly a little burning sensation, but you're certainly appreciating all of the flavour. It's in your mouth. It'll be 30 seconds, it could be up to a minute. And that's the aftertaste that's kicking in. So that's the third part, isn't it? You know, if you're watching a movie and it has a fantastic ending, and you say to yourself, wow, I love that movie, I'm going to watch that again in the future. Well, it's very similar with whiskey, isn't it? What a fantastic whiskey, I'll drink that again. Or the opposite, you may think, well, I didn't really like that, but I've tried it, and that's that. Now, if you find that you're getting a little bit of burn, too much burn, then the usual tip is just get yourself some water. A couple of little drops going in. Not too much. It doesn't really matter. There's no rule. There's no rules, remember? There's no real rule. Some people put ice in it. Doesn't really matter. However you like it is just fine. So, that's it really. Okay, so you've got the three parts, if you remember. You've got the get yourself ready, cleanse your palate, get the right environment, nose the whiskey, introduce yourself to it. Don't just dive in and start tasting it. And then straight away, sometimes you'll get some memories, like childhood memories, which is a fantastic feeling when you're nosing a whiskey. Especially if you try a peated or a smoky type of whiskey. You probably remember when you broke your arm and went into the A&E. That's what I always think. So yes, you get the nose, then you'll taste it. Close your eyes, get the feel of it in your mouth, and then swallow, breathe in. Appreciate the aftertaste. You know, it'll stay with you for a while, and you'll say, I like that, or I don't like it. Doesn't really matter. So there's some tips for you on how to taste whiskey. Do let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Ring that bell. Smash that bell. I think they say these days, don't they? But anyway, do whatever you like. Hope you've enjoyed the whiskey, and I hope you've learnt something today. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Slanjavar. And the good thing is you can do it all over again.